to make us bigger. Hold on. Hey, everybody. Welcome to book club. It's that time of the month. just say, oh, not that time of the month. It's the time of the month for book club.
Yes. Welcome to book club.
Yes.
Okay. So this month's trope was age gap, which is my favorite or one of my favorites. And we went with Welcome to the Dark Side. I just totally drew blank for half a second.
No. Yeah.
That is not the cover I'm used to seeing when I think of this book.
No, because you think of the one with Zeus, with good old Daddy Zeus on there. This one is a special cover that I got from her when we saw her the first time in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a signing exclusive or just, I don't know, but it's what I got. So I do like the one with the Daddy Zeus and the hand and the, oh, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It looks like there's a few people here. I was getting worried it wasn't showing that anybody was watching book club. And I was thinking, well, it is late August, so people might be busy with things. So, Anne-Marie is here.
Hi.
So, did you read the book, Anne-Marie?
Yeah.
Let us know. Okay. So, we'll just go ahead, I guess, and dive in. So, Jessica, did you read the book?
I've read the book a couple of times.
And what is your rating for it?
It's always been a 5.
5?
The first one is like a 4, and then she was like, I can do better. And then she gave us Daddy Zeus.
So I went and looked, and for whatever reason, it says I wrote my review in June of 2025, which is not accurate. But when I go into my Goodreads, it shows that I read it May of 2022, which is when I obsessively started reading.
Right.
Because I started in that January. I've always been a reader, but I wasn't well, I was when I was younger, and you spoiled me, and basically I would finish a book and you would give me another really good book. So I read like all of the really good books in like 3 or 4 months time.
Yeah.
Which led to some real problems for me. So I'm going to confess something.
What?
So I read it in May of 2022. I rated it 4 stars because I was a little embarrassed about how much I liked it because of the extreme age gap and her being so young when she meets him originally.
Right.
I would definitely say I should probably adjust it to a 5.
I think it's so cute that you had those reservations back then, and now you're like, screw it, it's all good. Yeah. Because I did the same thing. When I would read like an Ice Planet Barbarian book or whatever, I would give it a 3 or a 4, even if I felt like it was a 5, because I was like, should I be liking this? Yes, I should, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Okay,
so we have some people hopping on to say hello. So hello.
Hi.
It's cooking with, and I will butcher that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
know. I'm not even going to try.
So bad. If you can tell us how to pronounce it, if you're able to give us like the kindergarten, like help us out, like, like H as in, or is the H silent? Like, I don't know. Okay. I really liked the beginning and the end. The middle was a little slow in my opinion. I rated it a 4.
Okay.
I remember loving the letter writing.
Yes.
At the beginning. I love that.
Yeah.
Sabrina says hi, and I read it a while ago and I loved it. 5 stars.
Okay.
I read it based on your recommendations. I enjoyed it and read the series. See, I need to get back into the series. I did a short of like, what books should I read? And I picked like 5 books off my shelf, and is it Inked in Lies? Everybody's like, have you not read that? Read that.
It's the one after that, Dead Man Walking. Or maybe you did Inked in Lies, but
I had Inked in Lies in my short.
Okay, because that's the next one. So I think I've read Inked in, maybe not. I know I've read up to the second book for King and Cressida, and I know that something major happens in that one. Like, totally know something happens that I need to read it to continue on the series. I just don't want to, because King and Cressida are not my favorite. So,
yeah. Hi, Tabby. And Jessica says, have you read any others in the series? I started the series with Welcome to the Dark Side. So that's where I started too, because Jessica told me to read it, and I think we kind of answered.
Yeah. But then I went back and read the first one, didn't you? Did you go back and read King and Cressida's story where she's the teacher?
I don't think I read that one. I continued on from Welcome to the Dark Side.
Okay, so then I read that one. I read the daughter's book, which is the third one. And then I think the fourth one is King and Cressida again. And that's what I haven't read.
One I kind of got a little bored in, and a lot of people said it was not their favorite in this series. And then I read one of the novellas, like that's like,
yes,
I don't remember what number it was, and it got me really excited about.
And then you didn't go further.
Again, and yeah,
same, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I felt the same. Should be liking it.
Should be liking this, yeah.
Okay, pronounced hoo-wah. Hoo-wah. Is that right? Hoo-wah. That makes sense. I hope I said it right. You can let us know. I have some, like, yes, I got it right. Yay. Thank you. Okay, Dead Man Walking was good. I think that one of her, her sister of the MC.
No, so that in Dead Man Walking, Lulu's sister B is the heroine.
Oh, okay, I see.
In the third book, so the book that comes, I think it's the third book that comes after this one, it is Daddy Zeus's daughter and the cop, I believe.
That was the one I got bored in. Yeah, I read that and I thought it was going to be really good because like, ooh, this is like, you know, two big sides. And there were times where I got a little bored. Yeah. But I remember reading other people's reviews saying that it was one of their least favorites, but to continue on that the series was really good.
Yeah.
Okay, loved it. 5 stars. Daddy Zeus. I'm reading the rest of the series. Okay. So is there anybody that the 19-year age gap bothered? I know they meet when she's young, but I feel like those lines didn't get crossed until everyone's much older. Like, I don't feel like it was a grooming situation or anything like that.
Personally, for me, I have my brain can separate, like, this is fiction. I'd never be okay with those things in real life, but that kind of stuff doesn't bug me too much. There have been a few times when it's bugged me in certain books, but I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head which ones. But this one didn't bother me.
And Marisa, I didn't really care for that large of an age gap. But I really liked the letters in the beginning. Yeah, the letters, I love that. That was cool. Yeah.
My thing is when there's a huge age gap like that, I'm like, are they going to have babies? Because that's a thing for me. I love when they have kids. So that's where I'm like, is he just going to be like, no, I'm too old? You know. Yeah.
Hoo-wah. There you go. I just separated as well. I struggle with names when I look at them and I want to say them one way and it's said a different way. I have to like literally think about how it's pronounced and spell it that way in my head. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's okay.
Until I get used to it and then I'm okay.
Yeah. That's why the first few days of school is hard for you, huh? Is it hard? Do you have kids that have?
I have to like, when I look at my student list, there's always some kids because people get creative with spelling or there's just different ways to spell things. And I have to not think about how it is spelled.
Yeah.
My friend was trying to read it and she got a massive ick from the age gap. I didn't get the ick at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that's just being able to separate that that you would not be okay with something like that in everyday life, but this is fiction and nobody's getting hurt and it's fine, at least in my head.
Yeah.
So
sometimes I do think though that like when it's that large age gap at like 19, I just read a book where it was like at 20, there's some things that I think like I get that it's a romance book, but sometimes like being realistic, like about having kids and you're 20 something and he's 45. Well, that looks real different having kids when somebody's 45.
Yeah. I think too, we also know because we live it. And so not that big of an age gap, but for me, with my husband only being 4 years younger than my parents, I see, which they had me the month after they turned 18. Let's not make it sound that bad, but
scandalous.
Very scandalous. But there's times when you really see that age gap, and they don't touch on these things in books like this. Like, there's times when my parents and my husband will be talking about things from their childhood, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Or music, like we see it a lot in music. There's a lot of things, like you see things like that. Things are a little there's a big gap. There's a big difference.
Well, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm thinking more like along life stages.
Well, yeah, because when Jeff and I were first married, we felt like we had to start having babies right away because he was almost 40. I was 24, 25 when we got married. Like, and we felt like, and that's why our first two were 16 months apart, because I felt like we had to get it done because he didn't want to be an old dad. He was already getting older.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other reason why I had to basically beg, borrow, and steal to have baby number 3, because he knew he would be about 45-ish when she was born, which is my age.
Oh my God. This is something that people don't think about. When I think about being her age and having a new baby in the house, like not even when I birthed, just like if somebody was like, I need you to take care of this baby, here you go. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, no, thank you.
But my mom was a grandma several times over by the time she was my age. And like, my sister's already a grandma. She's younger than me. That's just the thought. Like, the next time we have babies in this house, we'll be grandparents. I can't. Oh man.
Teenage pregnancy is nothing to like.
No. But that's the other thing too with they don't cover age gap wise in a relationship like this. At some point, you start to see, like, there's times now with Jeff where I'm like, oh, I see it. I can see the gap. I can see him aging.
Like when you were worried about him on the ladder in his Crocs.
Yeah. Or he did something the other day and he came walking out of the house. Because I asked him to move his vehicle, and he came walking out of the house in like his sweatpants and the shirt. But I was like, who is that old man? Oh, wait, that's my husband. I love him. Wouldn't trade it for the world. I think sometimes I feel like I wouldn't change it for the world. He is my husband. He's the man I'm supposed to be with. But the age gap isn't always easy. So, but I know this is romance. It's a different thing. But yeah.
I really hope he's not listening at the door.
Nah, he's in the kitchen.
Okay. I can't wait to be a grandma. My oldest is almost 20 and my other daughter is 15. It will be a while, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's okay, though. Let them get established.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My oldest is 19. I couldn't imagine him being a father. My 18-year-old, she needs to finish school first. So
I was the product of a teenage pregnancy. My parents were 18 and 17. I am adopted, and I was teenage pregnancy too.
Yeah. Your mom was 17, 18 when she had you, right? Your bio mom?
Yeah, she was 17.
Yeah, my mom was pregnant with me through her senior year. She was 17. The month before I was born, she turned 18. Her and dad both. They got married at 17.
I think she turned 18 right after I was born.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wasn't easy. My parents are still married, though.
But I got adopted on the other end of the spectrum. My parents were older when they adopted me.
Yeah.
They were at the end, like late 30s, because they had been wanting to adopt for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, this has gone off the rails. Back to the book.
Back to the book.
Okay. I grew up hearing how difficult it was, and we lived in a 1-bedroom in my grandparents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I grew up telling my mom I would never do that because I didn't want to repeat her mistakes, which she agreed with. But it is what it is. So
I grew up being told that you will go to college and you will get an education and you will not be dependent, and I quote, on no damn man.
In the area that we grew up in, that makes sense because a lot of girls just get out of school and get married and they are dependent on that damn man. And that's kind of...
I think my mom might have been projecting a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, this is lively.
This is just went off the rails. Okay, back to the book.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more stuff to talk about with the book. I'm trying to remember when I remember like the whole thing when we find out like kind of what a creepy slimy bastard her dad was.
Yeah.
And like Zeus, who doesn't even know her, is trying to protect her while her dad like just abandoned her in the parking lot.
Very beginning.
At.
Yeah, could you imagine?
And then
that whole like she'd been telling them that she didn't feel good for a while, her parents, and they basically ignored her. And as a mom who's always like gun ho, we'll figure out what's wrong with our kids, I have a hard time with that one. Like, you didn't think anything was wrong, and they're not even at the hospital with her when she's going through treatment.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing, that they just like abandon her there, and she becomes friends with the nurse, and like that's so sad.
I could not imagine. I mean, here my daughter is 18, and when she's at the hospital, I'm still there with her. So I couldn't imagine.
No, I can imagine. As an adult, I wouldn't want to be left there alone like that.
No, it's not fun.
Yeah. Her parents were not
cool.
And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who end up with parents like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Anne Marie says, back to the book. I love that she did eventually becomes friends with the daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. One scene that sticks out for me in this book all the time, I don't know why, it's the scene under the bleachers at the school. I don't know why that sticks there, but
I don't remember that one. Which one is that? What are you talking about?
They're like at a game. I can't remember what kind of game it was, if it was a pep rally, if it was a game or whatever. And Zeus does her under the bleachers at the school while that's all happening.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
What did you do under the bleachers at the school, Jessica?
I did nothing. I didn't even go under the bleachers. Our bleachers had to be smushed closed, so we didn't do anything under the bleachers. They were never left out. It's all good. Might have went under there to pick up a scrunchie once in a while if it fell down during a pep rally, but I didn't do anything under the bleachers with a man that was 20 years older than me. What did you do under the bleachers?
Nothing.
Came with me to get the scrunchie, right?
I don't remember ever going under the bleachers, but I don't remember a lot. So, her mom bothered me throughout the book. Yes.
Yeah. Her mom didn't deserve her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
Her parents sucked, and I didn't really feel that bad that the karma found its way to her dad in the end.
Nope. Yeah. Not at all. Horrible parents.
So I know I'm in the wrong book, but it's just bugging me. What was the book that MC, why can't I think the name of it, where she's young and he's from a different club, and
it's by
and they get together, and then he eventually ends up marrying her while he continues to cheat on her.
It's Madeline Sheehan is the author of that series.
And then his grown children like basically chew him out about his behavior and how he's treating her. What was that book?
I don't know the name of the book, but I know the author was Madeline Sheehan.
Saul, you can remember?
No, Google it. Oh, you're on your computer.
Well, I can look it up on my phone.
Yeah, Madeline Sheehan is the author of that one. That's a good one too. That's nice and angsty, that series. It's been a while since I read it. I did a reread though, like last year, of those ones. Oh, I guess I could look at my Kindle. I have it right here.
Okay, are you finding it?
Yeah, you see if anybody's got anything to say. I'll look it up.
Nope.
Oh,
we're not a very lively bunch tonight.
Yeah,
yawning and.
It's her Undeniable series. So it starts with Undeniable.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was good too. It's hard to find a really good MC series. I don't know if like it's hard because they have to be gritty. It's got to be gritty. It's got to push those boundaries.
Anne Marie says, I am particular in my MC books. Yeah. I don't always care for reading them.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Jessica likes it when they're drug runners and man whores.
I mean, even the other day when we were in Seattle, I asked the author, I'm like, on a scale of Hell's Angels to Toys for Tots, where do your guys fall? Because if they're not Hell's Angels, I don't want them.
Well, and then they seemed hesitant because I think they weren't really sure like where you were going with this. And then they're like, well, they do have drugs and guns. And I'm like, oh, well, you just got Jessica interested.
Yes, exactly. Like I want, I've never watched Sons of Anarchy, but that's what I want, right? That's, I mean, yeah, it's hard to find a really good
a little bit of it. I don't watch TV anymore, but I did watch a couple of those episodes, and I believe they killed off somebody that I really liked. I get pissy about stuff like that, apparently, and I stopped watching.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Just like when they killed Lincoln in the 100. I'm still bitter about that.
You know you are. I'm sorry.
He was really nice to look at in that show.
Just ruined the show, didn't they?
It did. I stopped watching. And then it got all weird. Jay tried to keep watching it, and he's like, it's just so weird.
Okay.
Someone's playing the piano at my house. I don't know if you can hear that.
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, what else? Book club is lively.
I know. Oh, I think it's just this end of August time. We're all just,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When it's December book club, do we stick with the wheel of tropes or do we do a holiday read?
I think we ask them what they want. I hate holiday reads. I shouldn't say that because there have been some that I've enjoyed, but they're always dark holiday reads. I can only handle so much Christmas, okay?
Amory says, I do like that they taught her to shoot. I keep begging my husband to teach me to shoot our gun. I'll just tell him you're going to go to the local MC if he doesn't.
Yep.
So, I am on my computer, so I can look at the comments. I don't know if I try and mention this every time. That's why I'm not like, it doesn't look like I'm looking into the camera because the camera's like up, but the comments, and it's just easier to do this.
Yeah, on there. Yeah.
Jessica, 1,000% agrees with you.
1,000.
Tilly Cole's Hades Hangman series is good. Yes, and Jessica would like more in that.
We're getting one more in that. We're getting Viking's book. She told me last summer she's working on it. She's been teasing it, but the fact that she's brought it back up, there's been controversy yet again, and so, whatever. So, but Tilly is writing it. So, yes. I did like
Porter's Lock and Key series is good. You usually tell me you can't read these comments.
I made it bigger so I can see it. So, but you can keep reading it to me. Huh?
Why am I reading them out loud?
Because I love when you read them to me out loud. Makes me feel special. I did read Lock and Key, and it was good. I didn't continue on. I mean, I have the books actually on my Kindle to continue on. I just haven't yet. So, and there's been a few series, not that one, but there's been a few series where I've read the first book in the series, and I'm like, oh, this is good. And then I'll read the second one, and I'm like, wah, wah. What happened? What happened? What I can't stand is when we write an MC series and they're like weekend renegades and they're Toys for Tots soft. I just can't do it. If they're going to be an MC, it has to be an MC. Like it has to be hard. It has to be.
They're not riding their motorcycle recreationally.
No. Did you read that one?
Mm-mm.
I read the first one. I think her writing is hard for me. I got bored in that one, and I think it's her writing style. So I've heard that it's great. I just couldn't get past the first book. So, I tried. So, it's a writing style thing.
I wonder if authors who write lighter MCs maybe are like more disconnected like don't really have experience with
I don't know.
People who ride motorcycles and stuff, so they write it a little differently. Not saying that all people who ride motorcycles are hardcore, but
I think that there is an audience out there for MC that isn't as harsh, because there's that one author that we see a lot at the events we go to, and her MC, that we even talked to her this last weekend, and her MC is very Toys for Tots, and she's got quite the MC lineup.
Okay, is there a reason you won't say her name?
Because I don't remember it.
Is it Harley Stone?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I thought you were not wanting to say her name, and I'm like, this isn't a bad thing that she
I just couldn't remember her name. No, I mean, her book was good. Like, the writing was good. The one that I read of hers, he was just too soft. Way too soft. So, couldn't do it. Obviously, the 9 Minutes series is an awesome MC series to read. Like, it's top tier awesome by Beth Flynn. We've talked about that several times. That's what we're doing for this month's box, or next month's box for Coveted.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to do my cover reveal.
You could do it right now. Do you have your artwork?
I do.
Tried to employ Mandy to design a cover for Beth Flynn's books. She did so good.
No, you were stressing out because the artist was having a hard time getting things to you. Where did they go? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Yeah, the artist was having a hard time with some of the art, and so it was taking longer than normal to get to me.
I can't believe I would have thrown them away.
Yeah, what did you do with that artwork, Mandy?
I don't know. I'll have to look for it.
I'm sure you could draw it again real quickly.
Oh, I have it on my phone from where I took a picture of it.
Okay, let's see that.
Okay, let's see if I can.
Mandy's going to start working freelance.
Hey.
What?
You were in a bind and I helped you out.
You did. You did such a good job. Such a good job.
This is the cover reveal. So Noelle did this while I was trying to take the picture. So I joked that it was going to be my cover reveal picture.
Yeah. And then?
Okay. And so if you've seen it, you can see that I was pretty gosh darn accurate.
That gator is good.
Thank you.
So Mandy will be quitting her teaching job to come work for us.
How to draw it.
What?
I watched a video on how to draw it. It was one for kids, and it's like do the little hump and then do the see. Yeah.
The lengths that you will go to.
I'm really stressed out.
I think you need to find those and send them to me so I can frame them at the office.
I want a commission.
Okay. How about a free book?
I already get those. Because I'm an ambassador.
Uh-huh.
You gonna give me another free book?
Yeah.
Why'd you wiggle your nose at me?
I sniffed. You know how cold it was camping? Oh my gosh, it was so cold.
Really?
We turned the heater on. Yesterday, early in the morning, we turned the heater on. It was that cold.
Oh, while you were gone, my neighbors had a house fire. That was stressful.
Woo! Hey, what's the Rebel Skulls MC? Who's that by? Mandy, write that down. Because no, we haven't. Who's the author? I do have to be in the right mood for
Look it up on your Kindle.
Oh yeah,
that you're bragging about having. I have this one on my TBR, but I'm always a little iffy on starting them.
I'm the same way with MC series. It's hard.
Oh my goodness, love the 9 Minute series. Cried so much. Yeah, it is phenomenal.
Yes.
L.M. Terry.
I've heard of this one, but I haven't. Did we meet Ellen? No. Oh yeah, so. Sugar and Skulls. I tried to read it.
Did I read one of those Sugar and Skulls? I think I did read one. You did. You read Sugar and Skulls. Read it, didn't I?
Yeah. I don't remember. Or I was going to. I think you did, Mandy. Look, I'm picky about my MC, and I just feel like, you've got.
Why didn't you like it? Or did you not read it?
I don't think I've read it.
Yeah, okay. I read.
We kind of are gonna go.
Sorry.
Very safe, but we're like fireworks in the ditch over there.
What ditch? No, it's too dry for fireworks.
Culvert.
No, it's too dry. No.
Burn ban.
Grass.
I am no fireworks. I am in book club.
Set that one straight. There's a burn ban out there. Are you guys in a burn ban right now?
Yeah. Sawyer. Yeah. Sawyer.
Kids.
There. Okay, but there's a burn ban, so you can't be playing with fire out there, okay? And then I am in book club, please. Skedaddle. Thank you.
I'm getting you a Smokey the Bear for Christmas. Sorry. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Oh yeah, Sugar and Skulls was the first book in the series. I rated it 4 stars, and I don't know why I didn't continue on. Probably like why I haven't continued on in any series I've ever read. It's really perplexing.
I mean, and then we have the MC series that I really enjoy. That's a little different. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I thought there were more comments. Apparently there isn't. We already talked about the one you like.
No, Jamie Bagley's MC.
Oh, that's because I don't really think about it as an MC. I think about it as a sex club.
It's a little bit of both, but it's good.
Oh, Anne-Marie hasn't read this, so she's wanting to know if I liked it and if it was worth the read. I rated it 4 stars, so I must have liked it. I'm trying to remember exactly.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I finished this book December 10th, 2022. So that was a while ago. And I've noticed that sometimes I think that my reading taste changes a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember what it.
Mm-hmm.
I also, I think I did. I mean, I rated it 4 stars. I would have no reason
must have liked it
if I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I remember it was different than like what I was expecting. And there was like something, yeah. I don't want to give anything away, but I think that there were like some twists and stuff in it.
Yeah.
You could definitely try it and see if you like it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that you have an obsession with that MC series.
No, Jamie Bagley's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to meet her in March. At least I think she's supposed to be in Texas in March.
Are you going to bring all your books?
That's a lot of butts.
I was looking because we're going to quite a few book events next year, and I was kind of looking at them, and they all have like just a couple of authors that never go to anything else sprinkled through.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Definitely want to go.
Yeah.
To all the ones that we have on our list.
That's a good thing. Because we're going. Yeah. So, do we talk about what everybody's reading now?
Unless you get a hangnail and decide not to go.
Get hangnails.
Just kidding. Is there anything else that we want to talk about with the book?
I don't know. Like we really barely talked about the book.
I know.
It's just been so long, too. I don't know. I do feel like I wanted to get in a reread of it this week, and I didn't, but I might do it this weekend just because I need to get back into the series.
I just don't like to reread.
I know you don't like to reread.
I though will like I don't understand rereading. I really don't. I don't understand reading the same book over and over again, or like especially with like long chapter books. I just don't. And so I've tried to like get my mind around how other people really do enjoy it. Because to me, it's like you've already read it, you've already felt those emotions, the angst or whatever. Mm-hmm. Why would you read it again? Because you already know what's going to happen. So I've liked it to the fact that I can watch reruns of Friends I already know how everything happens, but it's still enjoyable to me. Do I sit on the edge of my seat completely devoted to the episodes? No. Do I love watching clips of Schitt's Creek? Yes, I've watched the series. Like, I don't like watching Dateline episodes that I've already seen. Like, I love Dateline, but I don't like reruns. So I've tried to think about it that way, that it's an enjoyment and people know that they enjoyed it. But for me, I don't like rereads.
And that's fine. I love my rereads.
Thank you for giving me permission not to like.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. For me, it's a way, like if I read a book that I know is going to give me a book hangover, then I can read one of my rereads. And that will keep me from being like, if I immediately go into it, then I don't have to choose a new book. But I'm reading something, so it keeps me from going into a book slump. Or when I'm in a book slump, doing a reread, and it gets me out of it.
We've got some comments now. Did you read Sarah J.D.'s new series, Beautiful Wounded? Warning has a cliffhanger. I'm going to write that down too.
Yeah. Well, let me just open my Kindle while we're talking.
Okay, writing this down for Jessica.
Yeah.
Okay, and I assume that's an MC series. Reading the Henchman series right now.
Oh yeah, Dark MC Age Gap.
What's the Henchman series? Did you just say something about that, Jessica?
The Henchman?
Yeah, what is that?
That's what she's calling. That's what this one is.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Just download a sample right now.
I'm reading Reckless in Texas. It's about a female pickup man. I've never read a book like it.
What's a female pickup man?
Yeah, what do you mean? Tell us more. I love books that I've never read anything like it. By the way, I read The Wives. I'll be talking about that, Jessica, on our 1 Minute Book Recs.
Okay, I'm curious. Tomorrow morning we'll record that. Which one has the pickup man? Pickup woman?
Reckless in Texas?
Who's that by? Okay.
I don't know, because sometimes Goodreads is so flippin' annoying. And even Amazon can be annoying. Like, you go in and type the exact title in and it wants to show you stuff by like 50 other authors. I don't get it. Okay, I just finished the newest book from the Hellhounds of Paradise Falls series, How to Trust a Hellhound. I am loving this series.
Was that paranormal? Obviously.
Assume that we away from MC and we're talking about what we're currently reading.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I just finished Beautiful Venom by Rena Kent. I loved it.
Okay.
Have I read her yet?
No.
I don't think I have.
I haven't read the ones that she's like.
Who wrote the book I just read?
I have no clue what the heck you just read.
Reckless Beloved?
I don't know.
I'm probably confusing.
I've read some like Rena Kent's older stuff. I haven't read like the ones that she's really taken off with recently. Just too much hype. I can't do it.
Oh, wow, I was so off. It was called Heartless Beloved, and it was by Lola King.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, nowhere even near that wheelhouse.
Sorry.
I did read the only other book in that series that I haven't read yet this weekend, or this week while I was gone. The one where it's got the green cover.
No, I did read one of her books.
What did you read?
Empire of Desire.
Oh, okay.
But I read it back in 2022.
Okay.
And then I marked a whole bunch of her books want to read.
And that was the end of that.
Yep. I am horrible. Gosh. Okay. She helps bull riders in the ring. Oh, Jessica's going to sign up for this. It's by Carrie Lindell.
So, okay, that's this one right here. Grace McGinty has a book like that where she's a female bull rider. It's her 8 Seconds to Fly. It is white shoes, but it's good. I loved it because she wanted to be the first female bull rider, like to win the championship.
That sounds like something you should do, Jessica.
My grandpa was a bronco rider in the in the rodeo, but no, thank you.
I have never really been into the rodeo or watching horse races, not horse races, horse showmanship or any of that stuff. And when we were at the fair, we went and watched, I think it's called gaming. That is crazy. They ride, like this girl got on her horse, and I know nothing about horses. My mom, I wanted a horse when I was younger. I wanted an Appaloosa. I was going to name it Oreo. My mom took me for horseback riding lessons. I freaked out at the first lesson, so we got goats. That's what happened.
I was a little girl that wanted a pony as a little girl, like when I was little, and I got a pony. I always had ponies. Her name was Lucy.
There's a big difference though between a pony and a horse.
Hey, look, it was my pony, okay?
Well, no, I'm saying height-wise, you're way high up on a horse.
Well, no, I was little. My grandpa brought me one, but I never got a horse because my dad said it always ruined the pasture, and we needed the pasture for hay because we had cows. And no, I couldn't have a horse because they ruined the ground, apparently, according to Dad. I didn't get a horse. I'm not bitter. I had a pony. Story.
So we went to watch gaming. And again, I know nothing about horses. So if you're a horse person, just know that. And this girl comes out, or no, it was a boy or, teenager, because it's 4-H. So he comes out on his horse and he takes this horse like in this tight little circle. The horse looks really amped up and is going fast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the horse is not wanting to behave. No, he's getting the horse wound up literally to run. And then they go flying across the arena. He's riding the horse. The horse is running probably as fast as it can. He grabs a flag out of this barrel. They go to the next one. He drops it. The horse turns around. He picks up another one and then throws it into the next barrel, and they're done. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen at the fair.
My aunt used to barrel race. That was a lot of fun to watch. I love to watch that.
Yeah, see, I've never been into any of that, but it was like wild.
Yeah.
I'm like, I couldn't even lean over sitting on a horse standing still and grab that.
True. She's telling the truth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never wanted a pony. I always prayed for a sister and ended up with 3 brothers. Oh. I was an only child, and I used to tell my mom I wish I had 4 older brothers because she had nothing else to do with her time but focus on me.
I was the oldest. I had my sister. We're 18 months apart, so fought our whole lives. Still do. Love her to death. And then my mom was pregnant. I was 5 when my brother was born, so I was 4 and 5-ish. And I remember we prayed all the time that it would be a boy because my dad wanted a boy. And so we prayed for a boy. And I remember when the boy came being like, ew, this? I always wanted an older brother. I wanted an older brother that would protect me and keep me from being bullied, whatever. I never got that. Never.
No, I just wanted my mom to have something else to occupy her time with. So I felt like 4 brothers should have done it.
Well, because I had a friend she was a later in life baby. Like her parents had the other 2, another son and daughter, older than her. There was a huge gap because when we were like 8, 9, 10, her brother was in college, and he would come home and give her a hard time, and they'd wrestle around, whatever. And he was good looking, at least I thought at that age. And I was like, I want an older brother so we could bring friends by like this, and I could have crushes on the friends. Like,
I'm so glad you clarified that you didn't want a hot older brother for yourself.
Oh, no. I did want the protection, but like what do you
need protecting from?
I don't know. All the meanies that we went to school with. That's who I need protecting from. You didn't come along until we were 16, and it wasn't fair.
I'm sorry.
I had to fight my whole life.
I didn't realize I was protecting you from the meanies.
I don't think we just didn't care at that point. We were our own little crew. So, yeah.
And Marie says she was the oldest. She would have loved an older brother.
Same. Yep.
Did you also want one so you could hit on his hot friends?
It's the whole point in having an older brother. Yeah. Sorry. Just is what it is.
Okay. Thank you for getting us back on track, Catherine. Have you guys read, is it Runix? Runix Dark Verse. That was my first Mafia book. I just started reading in 2024. That's why I subscribed to your channel to get more recommendations. Jessica?
I read something by her that it was a why choose that I had a hard time getting into, but I don't think it was that. And I just remember it being like oh no, not this one. Nope, never mind. I have this. I own this. I have not read this. It's a problem right now.
Wow.
I'll work on that.
Wow.
I do have it. Like I've owned it for years. It has been on my Kindle for years. I've never read it though. I've heard great things about it. Look, there's so many books and not enough time. Ever.
I know. My TBR list on Goodreads is almost at 1,000. What is yours at?
Definitely over 1,000.
Look,
but although
Goodreads right there.
Haven't, huh?
Don't you have your Goodreads right there?
No. No, because this is just my Kindle.
Oh, okay.
On my Kindle. I'm on my phone. It could be less than 1,000. It was over 1,000 at one point, and then I went through and weeded some of the older ones out that I'm like, I don't know why this is on here.
I'm at 966, and I can tell you that there's books that are on my shelf that is not on that list.
Oh, 100%. Because I've gotten to a point where I don't, like every once in a while, I'll put one on my TBR on Goodreads, but for the most part,
yours or not.
I don't anymore.
Where's everybody else at? Oh gosh, excuse me.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I have just resigned myself to knowing that I will die with the TBR longer than the day is long.
So everyone else, how many books are on your TBR? Let us know.
Yeah. My computer's out in the kitchen too. I can't look. Don't work that way.
You are way less than you thought. You're at 720.
Okay, because I just weeded out a whole bunch, not chilling it out.
Good for you.
Thanks. But I could weed out more. Too. Yeah. Because there were some on there from like 2020. So.
Okay. Oh, we're getting comments. Okay, where do we need to go? Have you read Salacious Players Club by Sarah Kate So Juicy? I have not read it. I'm not huge into the sex club stuff, but I have heard it's really good. So someday I think I will try it. What is happening here?
I have no idea. I started it, but again, it's the sex club thing for me. I've heard everybody loves it. Her line is a mile long when we see her at events. I just,
Are there like massive sex clubs all over the place and I'm just oblivious? Like
there was that one in Vegas.
I'm sure when we got there places, but is it really like as popular as it seems to be like in the romance world? Because a lot of authors write about it.
Yeah.
Maybe they like are just creating these worlds, but it seems like, you know, fiction is pretty close to the truth a lot of times. So I feel like there must be. Maybe. I don't want to go find out. I'm just curious. Okay, you have to read The Predator.
Look, they're on here. I just have to get to them.
So I think what we need to do is that we did our 10 till the end physical books where we added 15.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
I think
I do. Yeah, I remember editing that. Yeah, uh-huh.
I think that
that wasn't the one
hard to edit because we had
that,
physical books.
That wasn't the one that was hard to edit. It was the other one that we did that was hard to edit.
Books.
Yeah. And there was another one before that too that we did that was
okay. So the 10 till the end, I think we need to do a video in January and like or into December or whenever and check in on how we did with that. A lot of people said they were going to try and do it with us. And then we check in and see how we did, and then we do our Kindle.
Yeah, I think so. Because I've got a lot of books.
June is our cutoff or something, like 6 months for the whole year. Okay, so you already read this, right? There's a bathroom scene you got to read.
Yeah. Yep.
I see.
Spicy bathroom scene. Okay.
Anne Marie says hers is over 900 as well, but she's not sure of the exact number.
I just like to see how many Kindle books.
List is 19 books.
What?
Tell us your secret, Vanessa. Can't make a TBR because I'm a mood reader. Yeah, I struggle with that too.
Which is why we do our TBR every month, and I tell you that I want to get to them, but I guarantee you that I will not get to the 15 that are on my TBR every month because I'm a mood reader. It doesn't happen.
There was a couple that I wanted to read in July, and I'm like, I really wanted to read them, and I was waiting for one of them to come out, and then it came out, and I'm like, I don't know that I want to read this right now.
Same. That happens all the time, which is why, like, it's fun to make a TBR, and it's fun for us to film our TBR video, which we'll be filming again here really soon for September. But unless it's like I've been waiting 2 years for this audio to come out, most of the time I fail epically on my TBR because I'm a mood reader.
I do good if it's an ARC or an ALC I signed up for.
Yeah, because you have to.
Okay, I've read Eyes on Me from the Salacious Players Club, and I really like that one. I like the tropes in that one. Okay. I have to look at that one.
Yeah.
I'm a mood reader too, but I will adjust my TBR throughout the month. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I read every day. I go through a book a week.
Mm-hmm.
And you still only have 19 books on your list that you want to read? That's impressive.
It is. Yeah.
I used to always love when you finish a book on Goodreads and then they send you an email with like books you might like. I used to love going through those. And that's where a lot of my early TBR came from. And I think that I could probably ditch a lot of those at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we have somehow managed to talk for like 51 minutes, which is weird because I don't feel like we really talked about the book. So I apologize for anybody who, I mean, you guys
really want to talk about the book.
Anything into the comments whenever you want to. So feel free. You don't have to wait for us to prompt you if there was something you really wanted to talk about. So I'll like wait and see if anybody has anything that they really want to talk about with the book before we do the Wheel of Tropes to see what we're going to read for next month. And we said September 26th, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time again. Mm-hmm. And if that turns out, like if people really have a different time they would like to see us do that, just let us know. This month, our buddy read is over on Amber's channel. And that I think is August 31st.
Oh, no. Just tell me when I have to have a book read and when I need to be there.
August 31st, which is going to be weird because I need to unload hay that day. So I might look fun. And it's Axe Backwards by Daphne Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am not seeing any burning thoughts in the comments.
Wheel of Tropes. Wheel of
typing. I will check them again after we do the Wheel of Tropes in case somebody is still trying to type something out that they wanted to ask or talk about. I'll pull up the Wheel of Tropes. Usually this refreshes and it is not doing anything. So, okay. So we got the Wheel of Tropes. I'm going to tap and spin.
Oh my God.
Oh, love triangle.
Oh my God.
I should have known. Following up age gap with love triangle. Oh, at least somebody's happy. I'm so happy for you, Sabrina.
Sabrina, you're going to be carrying this one, Sabrina. Mandy's already over there going, what?
Jessica gave me a book recommendation the other day, and she got yelled at because it was like a love triangle book, and she didn't know.
Didn't know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sabrina is very excited. Anne-Marie says she'll participate in the discussion, but she's going to pass on the next one. Can I do that too?
I'm sorry. You don't get to. You can't. You can't. You got to lead the discussion.
Are you saying that because you're my elder?
This is the one time that will work.
Okay, Catherine says, curious, do you guys have a favorite trope to read? I like age gap if it's done in a good way. Like think like Don't Kiss the Bride, Birthday Girl, Welcome to the Dark Side, like those ones. I don't like age gap when somebody's 25 and somebody's 30 and they're like, it's age gap. But I like more of the taboo forbidden love.
So. I'm anything dark. I really love Captor Captive. Anything dark, typically, I'll jump into. But I do like a surprise baby now and again, too. So, you know.
You're not going to talk about your alien love?
I love my aliens, but it's very hard to find one that's done good, that's done well. So,
okay. Yeah. Anybody else want to share their favorite tropes before we get off? Who narrated it? She says I'm been listening, but she's a bit late. She did like the book, but she thinks that has a lot to do because of her favorite male narrator. I didn't listen to it.
I've listened to it. The second time around I listened to it. Hold on, I can tell you. Where's my audio? Maybe.
Okay, we'll go into the next comment while we come back to that one.
Yep.
Vanessa says she loves MC and reverse harem books. Yes, love triangle. Yeah, it is. Doesn't even come close to being my favorite. I hate it with a passion.
Jason Clark and Desiree Ketchum.
Oh, I love Jason Clark. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
He is a good narrator.
Yeah, he is.
Easy to listen to.
Yep.
In a variety of romance genres, usually. Like some kind of, like some sort of feel a little more, is it pigeonholed? Is that the word I'm looking for? Where some are more versatile.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my other favorite is dystopian and post-apocalyptic. I love post-apocalyptic romance.
Harlequin needs to get spicy with their books. Yeah. Paranormal and forbidden, yes.
Mm-hmm.
For forbidden. Don't know
about paranormal. I'm picky about my paranormal too. So, yeah, it depends.
Yes, Love Triangle will be off the wheel. I think it was like at our first or second book club, we decided that after the trope has been done, we would take it off the wheel so we can try and get through all of the different tropes. And then when we get down to like the end, which will be a while, because if you look at there's a lot on the wheel. Like we'll be a couple years into book club before we have to think about what, like starting over or something. Yeah. And then I don't know. We'll let you guys figure it out. And then I think when we do our November one, we should talk about if we want to do the wheel or if we want to do a holiday read for December. And we'll let whoever's on, we'll just make the decision during that live.
Yep.
Oh, I got you into Age Gap and the Taboo trope. It's a good one. Den of Vipers and Wicked Filthy Psychos. We all know how
to reverse harem.
Den of Vipers, but
yeah, we're not going to talk about how I feel about Den of Vipers.
What's Wicked Filthy Psychos?
I think I know. I think I have it on my calendar. I haven't read it yet.
Oh, this is Irene. I forgot to change my profile.
Hi, Irene.
Hi, Irene.
What was it called again?
Wicked Filthy Psychos.
I'm pretty sure I have that on here. Hold on. Doesn't mean anything. It just
at this point, like, how many books do you have on that Kindle? Or are we gonna save that for a big reveal when we do that video in January?
I mean, do you want like read and unread? I mean,
no, your unread books on your Kindle, your total unread books.
How many do you think I have on here?
I'm gonna say that you are at 250.
You're not even close. At all.
Unread?
Yeah.
On your Kindle?
Yeah.
How many?
I have 800 on my Kindle that are unread.
That video is going to get so boring for everyone. And book number 759.
Is it by Eva Ashwood, Filthy Wicked Psychos? Because I'm adding this one to my list. Okay. A lot of it, though, are ones that I need to go through and like clean them out because there's a bunch of samples on there, and I think those are included in the unread. And there's also ones from like when they would do like the free like stuff your Kindle days that I probably will never read.
I'm at 34, and I actually need to take a book off of there because I've read it. So I have 33 unread books on my Kindle.
Well, and some of mine too. Sometimes it'll say like I'll listen to it on the audio and it doesn't mark it off as read. So I do need to go through and do that every once in a while. So it's all good. Don't be jelly. If the apocalypse happens tomorrow, as long as I have power, we're good.
Oh, Irene says I love the enemies to lovers trope.
Yep.
Eva Ashwood, very good series.
Yeah, I saved it on here.
I love Grumpy Sunshine and Enemies to Lovers the most, but Age Gap is right up there too.
Yep.
All right. Well, we are at an hour. I cannot wait to see everybody's suggestions for Love Triangle. I hope Say You Swear wins. As the book that we read for book.
Oh, so you have to reread it?
And then I can just complain about it.
I listened to one this week that was actually pretty good, and it wasn't like you didn't realize it was a love triangle until you got to the end, and you're like, oh, that was a love triangle. So, yeah.
Weird.
It was good though.
Oh, why am I yawning?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right. Well, are we ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, Sabrina has a few she wants to read. Well, make sure I will go get that posted later tonight. So make sure you hop on there and tell us all the love triangles. And
just make sure that it has audio. That's the one thing we ask for with book club. What?
Excited.
Oh, I know you are. Look at you go.
Oh, I can complain away for you too. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's going to tune into book club just to see all the things I have to say next time.
Mandy's going to come with a list.
Gotta go, ladies. Have a good night. Yes, we need to get going too.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
I think the last love triangle book I read was Twilight. Yep.
Probably. Yep.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Yes. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in, and meet us back here in September for love triangle. And in the meantime, make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and sometimes Wednesdays for new videos from us.
See you later, guys.
Bye.